I see Karen in the room, an 80s music fan. Hello. And Lori is here. 3 for 3. Welcome to Coney Island. Got a couple of beers in me. Got a couple of hot dogs in me. Ready to walk around the neighborhood. We are live. Walking in the beach. Good to see you, Griff. Out there in Vancouver, Canada. Crazy Coney Island kid, good to see you. Nigel's in the house. Good to see you, Nigel. Welcome. Crazy Coney Island kid says hello, Polar Bear Jim. He loves your haircut. He loves your haircut. Good to see you there, Karen. Good to see you, Josh. Welcome. Out here to show you a little bit of Coney before I head on home. Good to see you, Tracy Taylor. Good to see you, April. Welcome, 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 welcome. Smells like Amsterdam on this beach. Finally catching me live. Good to see you, Carrie. Yeah, Crazy Coney Island kid. Maybe July. Maybe the Wonder Wheel will open in July. It is warm. It's like 83 degrees. 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, what's open in Coney? Food. Beer and food concessions are open. Nathan's is open. Pete's Clam House is open. Did I say Nathan's? Nathan's is open. Ruby's is open. Coney Cones is open for a gelato. Right? Pete's? Oh, the beach shop. That's right. The beach shop is open. And on the weekends, Paul's daughter is open. When the weather is good. So that's always fun. Had me a beer at Ruby's. Had me a couple of hot dogs at Nathan's. Good to see you, Guy Heyman. Driving the roads of America. What about the rides? All the caps. The rides are going to be opening. We don't know yet. They were supposed to open phase 4. But amusement parks have been taken off of the phase 4 schedule. So we really have no idea at this point. But that's when I go back to work, the rides open up. So think of it that way. When I go back to regular touring, then I will go, then the rides should be opening up. That's if we have time, though. Well, you know what, Josh? I predicted, how many months ago now? Was it 2 months ago or a month ago? That Florida would be the next hot spot. Florida is now the hot spot. Florida, Texas, Arizona. Sorry, Trumpy Bears. California. Alabama. Tulsa. Oh, Oklahoma, where the corona comes sweeping down the plain. And the COVID-19. And why is it called COVID-19? It was found in 2019. Don't give in to Sinclair Media and conservative broadcasting outlets saying, we don't know where it comes from. And by the way, COVID is not because of Obama's name and the letters in his name correspond to numbers. That's the craziest shit I've seen so far. Yeah, Florida. I'm very nervous for you guys out there in Florida. Especially since you guys are trying to open up all the parks and all that. Tim Tracker put out an amazing video today walking around the desolate and devoid of human life Walt Disney World Resort. He didn't go into the parks because the parks are still closed, but he did go to the Grand Floridian and the boardwalk, and it was quite interesting because there was literally no one out there. Yeah, Universal opened up. I saw Earsome Emporium do a live stream from Universal. I wouldn't want to go to an amusement park where I have to like look down at the floor and stare at social distance markers. And right, SeaWorld's open. Both of the fun spots are open. Busch Gardens Tampa, I saw that. Yes, Tracy, yes. People think it's called COVID because of Obama's name and the numbers. But, you know, yes, Legoland's open. Yep. Good to see you there, Lori. Actually, Spokesman was in Legoland yesterday. There's our sunset. Here in Coney, you come here for sunshine, ocean, beach, snacks and beer. That's what you come out here for. Unfortunately, I would love to say come out here and we could ride the rides, but that is not happening. Fireworks update. All I could tell you is that sometime next week there will be fireworks displays across New York City. I don't know where, I don't know when, but stay tuned because you may be pleasantly surprised. You know, you don't have to worry, you're phase 4, so you're out of work. I feel that, Karen. New York, good to see you. Yeah, I go back to work phase 4. Well, I'm going back to work the last week of July, and I think we'll be at phase 4 here in New York City by then. But it's a private tour, so yeah, you're gonna be watching fireworks. Me too. Me too. But stay tuned because we may get to see something really special. We may get to see something really special. I do have information about a fireworks show, but I'm just not gonna tell y'all. But if it works out, it should be a lovely distraction for about 5 minutes. Yes, all 5 boroughs, New York, at iconic New York City locations. It's approximately a 5-minute show at each location, and then they will be broadcasted live on July 4th, and there will be a live fireworks show at the Statue of Liberty, and it's immediately at the Statue of Liberty. So if you're watching from the coastline of Jersey City or the coastline of Brooklyn, you're going to see them, but the fireworks are going to be quite far away. It's not going to be an in-your-face kind of show. Karen, I have lots of friends in high places. How about that? I have lots of friends in high places, so I get to go to some pretty cool spots. There's my shadow. Hey, guys. But it's a beautiful day in New York. True summer day, 83 degrees Fahrenheit. You bought did I buy you bought a Happy Treason Day shirt for 4th of July. Awesome. We had to leave the Queen and tear down the statue of King George III. You know, when people talk about, okay, so let's get everything straight, by the way, folks. You know, while y'all know I love history, and the closest thing ever got to the cyclone wasn't Grand Theft Auto 4. I feel you on that one. I forgot what's the name of it on GTA. Called something else. Like the Mind Bender or something like that. Anyway, you know, monuments, it all depends on the context of the monument, when it went up on, when it got built, and when it got placed. And a lot of the Confederate monuments really do celebrate a false heritage, a false narrative of what actually happened during the Civil War. A lot of these monuments were put up in the 1890s, the 1920s, and the 1950s to kind of downplay the fact that African Americans were beginning to assimilate into the greater culture of the United States and just be regular people. Especially when the Civil Rights Act got enacted, a lot of these monuments to Civil War Confederate generals went up as a direct response to that. So I have no problem seeing these statues come down. I do have problems with people who try to take down Ulysses S. Grant. I don't know why they're taking down Grant, because he fought for the Union Army during the Civil War. He was on the right side. But let's not go into that. I'm here to look at the beach. Look at the beach. Good to see you, Mike. Welcome. But we tore down that statue of King George III back in 1776. And Bowling Green melted it down into musket balls. So he was taken for granted. And here's our view out here at Coney Island. Beautiful out here. Quite beautiful. Almost feels normal being out here, to be honest. It almost feels normal. Drinking a beer at Ruby's just now, it almost felt normal. Drinking on the boardwalk, hearing music, hearing Bee Gees and Frank Sinatra. It almost felt normal, but the realities of the situation remind you that, you know, when you're wearing a mask and all that stuff. You love life in the United States. That's good. Congratulations. I'm glad I'm glad you're enjoying life in the United States. Beautiful evening. Yes, it is. Many of the statues are for your relatives. Are you talking about the Native American statues? Yeah. I don't see people tearing down Native American statues. Sky is very beautiful. That's one thing we're very lucky about here in Coney. South-facing beach. They need to smooth out the sand. Good to see you there, Bob. Talk to Parks Department about that. We do have, I think we do have the rakes coming out here at night. So there were quite a lot of people out here, but they're not cleaning up the beach as often as they normally do. I want to welcome Josh. Thanks for watching, Josh. Got some jet skis out here. Good to see you, Chris MG. Got some jet skis out there. They're a little too close for comfort, but nobody's really paying attention to anything. Sun is huge. Yeah, pretty much, Lori. There it is, your 100-year-old Coney Island Wonder Wheel, standing at 150 feet tall, 400,000 pounds of Bethlehem steel. We'll be back to normal soon out here. We'll be back. No, everything at this point, we don't know if anything's going to open up, Josh. Amusement parks this morning got taken off the Phase 4 list. So amusement parks were supposed to reopen during Phase 4, and this morning they were taken off the list. So we don't know if or when the parks will open up this year, which is very scary because we're running out of time. We're definitely running out of time, and we're getting to the point where we'll be lucky if the parks are open for 6 weeks, let alone maybe a month. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to be optimistic about it, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, to be honest. It doesn't look very encouraging. I wouldn't want to go to Great Adventure because I don't have a car, and I don't want to go again. The amusement parks like that, it's not comfortable. Yes, Coney Island closes in the wintertime. Yes, it does. From October to April, the rides at Coney Island are closed. But who knows? Maybe we'll have a later season. If October is warm and everything opens back up, who is to say that we're not going to open for the month of October? Or month of November? Got a photographer out here taking some pictures. But it is beautiful. Like, ooh, look at that. Look at that shot of the kids playing in the sand. That looks kind of cool. I always walk down to Brighton, New York, but I don't go there too often. This is a perfect photo. But there's Brighton Beach, right about there. And then further down is Manhattan Beach. You'll use it for a banner on a banner slider on a client site. That's good to know. Quite a lot of people in the water too. Absolutely, Tracy. Need to make your in-truck dinner. Enjoy dinner there, Guy Heyman. Please drive safe driving those roads of America. You guys want to walk around? Or we're just watching it from here?
What is your lovely audience?
They don't care. They're just happy to see.
You want to like go back on the boardwalk?
You can if you want. I mean, it's nice here.
You want to walk along the water?
We could do that. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let's keep moving. You missed the beach. Used to relax in Malibu. When we're at Malibu, we could go to relax. Malibu's a nice beach. I've been out there. Once. Literally just once. When I went to Los Angeles in 1997. And I have to say, Los Angeles was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. I was expecting a beautiful, amazing city. And what I got was a kind of crappy city with a lot of garbage in the streets. Water today is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice and toasty. I personally can't wait to get back into the water myself. Go for a little swim. How is that water super cold? It's 63 degrees, so. Cold is in the eye of the beholder, especially when it comes to the infamous and world famous Coney Island polar bears. These guys need a good blizzard swim. If there's anything we hope for next winter is a nice good blizzard. Shut the city down. Oh no, San Francisco, the water's a vaccine first. There's a vaccine first, then we get a blizzard. Yeah, no, San Francisco, the water's always freezing cold. Thanks for subscribing to my Twitch. Yeah, we didn't do a radio show this week, but we'll be doing a radio show very soon. Maybe tomorrow, most likely on Friday. Good to see you, Jan. Welcome. Thanks for subbing to my Twitch. That's where the radio show lives. And we'll be doing a radio show very soon. No, nobody with kites down here today. I usually like taking pictures of people with kites down here. Not today, though. As I look up into the sky looking for kites, I don't see any kites. That's right. Do you like this kind of nonsense? Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Oh, he almost had it perfect. He almost had it perfectly. Yeah, it's a great spot for kites, but remember that kite flying most of the year is illegal here on the beach. But go down to the far end of the beach and nobody usually bothers you down there. Go down to the Brighton Beach or Seagate end of the beach. And usually you can fly a kite out there with no problems. He was doing backflips into the water. And he almost did it perfectly. Oh, that's awesome, Jan. Yeah, because kites get people hurt. So. Well, the week is still young, Josh. So you got time. Hopefully you got good weather out there. Okay, it's called the parachute jump. You're more than welcome, Josh. It's called the parachute jump, and lawyers will never have that ride operate ever again. Lawyers will never have the parachute jump operate again. It was quite rough ride to operate, and also the ride was never profitable. The ride was never profitable. It never made money because of how many people were able to ride on it. So it will probably never be a ride ever again, unless you're a billionaire. And wind, right? See, as you see, the wind always comes off of the water here, and sometimes the parachutes wouldn't fully inflate on their way down the guide wires. Right, wind's over 25 miles an hour. But it is the Eiffel Tower of Brooklyn. 282 or 281? 285. Okay, let's go with 285. 285 feet tall. Adorned in over 8,000 LED lights. You love the roller coaster? You love the Cyclone there? Ready to go back on. So ready to ride the Cyclone, you have no idea. It's funny how the girl is all the way up into the water up to her head, and then the men that she's with are scared to go into the water. Once you get in the water, it gets warmer. Once you acclimate to it. Walking on the sand here is a workout. But it is nice walking along the beach. Relaxing. Good to see you, Chrissy. Welcome. Looks like somebody had a plate of rice. It's all now in the sand. It almost feels normal out here. Keyword is almost. Yeah, she's doing well. She's doing well. How do I feel about Samsung? All my monitors are Samsung monitors. So I get them for monitors. But I do not have any Samsung cameras or computers or cell phones, only monitors. But I've always been very pleased with their monitors. No, they're with me, Chrissy. We're walking together. We're doing a sunset photo mission. We're here with some of the founding members of the Coney Island Paparazzi. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Silent one. A lot of people in the water over here. Okay. Okay, Lori. Was the aquarium cafe is pretty good when they're open. What's that big tower for? This is a steeplechase parachute jump. This is a relic from the 1939-1940 World's Fair. It was brought over here in 1941, and this is Brooklyn's Eiffel Tower. And it was a ride from 1941 till 1964 until steeplechase closed. It's 285 feet tall, adorned in 8,000 LED lights. And it will probably never be a ride ever again. What's the name of that big wheel again? The Wonder Wheel. You missed the fish carousel. That's the sea glass carousel, Lower Manhattan. That's been closed for the entire duration of the pandemic. But once we get back out to Manhattan, we'll go on sea glass again and walk Federal Hall and all that good stuff. Well, the Wonder Wheel is landmarked, so the Wonder Wheel cannot be torn down. That's right, Lori. Just passed underneath the Steeplechase Pier. Now we're on the other side of the beach where it's much more calmer. Still, yeah. Still a lot of people out here though. Wonder Wheel is so cool. It's 400,000 pounds of Bethlehem steel, 150 feet tall with a capacity of 144 people. Frank Grimes designed it? Did I get the name correct? No, right? See, I knew I didn't get the name correct. These are the names I always forget.
I'm gonna forget his first name. Herman.
Herman Garms.
No, well, no, there is Herman Garms.
Oh.
Who is the owner.
He was the owner. Okay.
But the last name of the designer is Herman.
Herman. Oh, it's the last name. Okay. Okay. Right, Bethlehem Steel Corporation set up a temporary factory just to build the Wonder Wheel. Slightly incorrect, but okay.
They built their own boards. The Garms did.
Oh,
Had the steel brought in from Bethlehem.
you hear that? So the steel came out from Bethlehem in Pennsylvania. But it was forged here on site by the builders. Wow, that's cool to know. They don't make it like that anymore. No, they do not.
The Garms insisted on using Bethlehem steel because they only wanted to use actual
The only right. Bethlehem steel is also the steel used in the Manhattan Bridge. So Bethlehem steel is everywhere. So basically, the Garms family set up a foundry, and they got the steel in from Bethlehem the Bethlehem Steel Corporation, and they forged the steel here on site to build the Wonder Wheel. I am so out of breath.
Charles Herman.
Charles Herman and Herman Garms. There we go. Charles Herman. That is the creator. Wow. And Cyclone is Vernon and Keenan. Right?
No, that's one name.
That's just one name.
Vernon Keenan.
Vernon Keenan. Okay, see, here I am thinking it's two people. Okay.
Vernon Keenan was the designer.
Right.
But Harry Baker was the builder.
Harry Baker was the builder. There we go. This is Child's on the Boardwalk building right in front of us, yeah. Home of the Coney Island Amphitheater. And soon to be the Table. Another table restaurant there. La Tables.
As long as that's not what it was.
Kitchen 21 sucked, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I think we've talked about that on previous live streams. I know you could dig one up where I'm eating from Kitchen 21 and I'm upset that I spent like $28 on a burger and a beer with soggy bread. And how tall? We're still waiting. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the Wendy's there, Jan. Tell you, getting my steps in, this feels really good. I have been sedentary at my mistress's house lately. Actually, if you guys saw the Not Mermaid Parade, I basically locked myself in my mistress's apartment for 3 days and didn't leave. I just edited video and talked to people on the phone. I didn't even change clothes. By the end of the broadcast, my mistress was like, "You need to take a shower." And I'm like, "Okay." And then we took a shower. Take notes. There it is. That's right. Ford Amphitheater. Now I got to see Willie Nelson here. What's that about? Life. You already saw Culture Club here at the Ford Amphitheater. Right? Yep. I went to that. I was here for that. In the land of illegal fireworks. So this is a historic Child's on the Boardwalk from 1919. Right? 1919? No? 21? Oh my God, 24?
No, one back.
23.
Well, Boardwalk opened in 23.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so it opened up with the Boardwalk in 23. Okay.
That's why. That's how I remember it.
Yeah. This is where we had our beach ceremony last week for Not the Mermaid Parade. It was a roller skating rink, yeah. Lola Star had a roller skating rink in here called the Dreamland roller skating rink. Good to see you, Brian Davis. Hello. All right, and then of course the mermaid. All my favorite mermaid balls were in there. All my favorite mermaid balls.
Really?
Yep. Because they were crazy, debaucherous days that I'm surprised I survived.
I have fond memories of the ones at Henderson.
Oh, those are the ones at Henderson's were legendary. So, yep. I want to say I went to at least 2 of them. La Tombola is opening here. La Tombola, ConeyIsland.com for more information. La Tables. But look at ornamentation on the building here. Absolutely beautiful. And there goes the copyright on the video. And then we partied up here for last year's Mermaid Bowl. We were up there partying, getting drunk, being the only ones with internet. Today, last year, is the Mermaid Parade. Today, last year. Did another troll start a mistress? No, Jan, I have a mistress, Jan. I have a mistress. Nobody made it up. I have a mistress. Nobody made it up. Life happens in the pandemic. What's that music? That's what you love about that building. That's right. It's a great building. The ornamentation and everything. But we partied up there. I want to say at this very moment last year, we were up there listening to Adam Reelman blast music. And it was so much fun. It was a great day. It was a great day. But we were partying in there at this very moment last year. Yep, a COVID mistress. Exactly, Jen. COVID mistress. COVID-19. Why did they say it's a 19? Why, can anyone explain to me the 19? Because it was found in 2019. It's not that hard to fucking figure out. Bloody hell. And by the way, the name that they should use actually for it, they should call it the Wuhan flu, because that's where it originated from. But Kung flu just sounds like you're being retarded and trying to make a bad joke. And it's quite racist. But yeah, the architecture is amazing. Yep, that's right, 2019. That's why it's called COVID-19. I've seen people relate the word COVID to Obama's name already. So it's like, okay, guys, I give up. Look at the sky right now. Beautiful sky happening right now at sunset. Beautiful sky conditions. Yeah, I know, Brian. I know. Brian, you can't get to these people. I've come to the realization that you cannot get to these people. There is no helping them. There is no enlightening them. They believe what they want to believe, and that is it. So I have officially stopped explaining. Yeah, Lori, you're correct. Yeah. The lettering, like each letter, like the letter in Obama's name, like what number letter it is, they put that towards COVID. Like, don't ask. It's really, really dumb. It's really, really dumb. It's some real grade school kind of imagination kind of stuff. So I'm not gonna attempt to explain it too thoroughly. But the amphitheater, that's where I watched an old guy getting drunk, fall on his ass and bleed everywhere during you know, me and my mom went to go see Willie Nelson, and our whole plan was to watch Willie Nelson, let my mom have a beer or two, get a little buzz, and then we were going to go home. And there were so many drunk people around us from New Jersey that we couldn't enjoy it, so thus we didn't drink. Instead, we ended up going home, drinking beers until 1 o'clock in the morning, and talking about our experience of watching all the drunk people from New Jersey. It's a memorable experience that I'll probably never forget with my mom. As we make our way back along the boardwalk. There you go, Laurie. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, me and my mom saw somebody stumble right about here after the concert. Saw somebody stumble and...
So it's not a positive memory.
No, it was a fun memory, but it was just like... that. Here are things that were not positive about going to see Willie Nelson at the Ford Amphitheater. One, too many drunk people from the suburbs. And two, $19 for a 20 ounce of Corona beer. Too much. Too much. Am I still buzzed? I'm still a little buzzed.
How much does a six-pack cost?
You can't buy a six pack.
No, I mean outside.
Oh, outside, like $11.
I remember I got a bottle of water for $7.
Yeah. The beers were incredibly overpriced.
Really hot. There was no air.
Yeah. That's the problem with that place. Oh my God, Miss Blee is in the house. Good to see you, Miss Blee. I'm coming home, Miss Blee. I'll see you in a little bit. I'm coming home. Look at that plane flying low. Yeah, $19 for a 20 ounce of beer. That me and my mom split because we both got turned off from drinking, seeing all the drunk suburbanites from New Jersey, and yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can still get, folks, the gigantic, almost comically large size beer at Nathan's. It is still available for only $11.50. It's like 40 ounces. It's 40 ounces.
I know, but I remember when it was $3.75.
Right, it's $3.75.
Well, that was back when I was drinking.
Jim,
Like, that was gold.
I'm about to say, you're dating yourself. That's a long time ago. Yeah, 90s. Remember the 90s?
That was a general admission for Yankee Stadium, $3.25.
Woo. Wow, general admission to Yankee Stadium, $3.25. That you can keep. Souvenir for $3.75. Yup. Yup. I tell you, these new nursery rhyme songs are so dark lately. Buggada boogada beebie boo. Huggada buggada boogaroo. Bibbidi bobbidi boobadoo. Or actually, no. Romper stomper bumper boo. Tell me do. Magic Mirror, tell me today. Are my favorites ready for fun and play? It's the new rap song. As we slowly make our way back into the amusement zone, absolutely nothing has changed from the last time we were out here. So all the ride parts are still in the empty lot and on West 15th Street. Shark-a-doo-doo-doo. That's right. Baby shark doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
No,
Yes.
no.
Baby shark's coming back, baby. Baby shark's coming back in honor of the COVID. Corona shark. You watch the replay of oh, don't you remember Sideshow Dog? May he rest. Sideshow Dog will forever live on my live streams. But don't forget, if you're not following Sideshow Dog on Instagram, his Instagram is still very much active.
Sideshow Dog was reincarnated.
That's right. Sideshow Dog has been reincarnated into Sideshow Cat. So
No, it's still
it's
dog.
still Dog. Sideshow Dog's Instagram is still Sideshow Dog, but it's now Sideshow Cat's running the show. All right, it's animal fluid. That's right. It's animal fluid just doesn't sound right. I don't know.
I couldn't come up with it.
How I wish I could ride the shopping cart right now. Right, that's right. Sideshow Dog transitioned into Sideshow Cat. Yes. That's the best way to describe it. It doesn't sound right. Yeah, no. Animal fluid doesn't sound right. I mean, if you want to use it in a sentence. Animal fluid.
Feline canine fluid?
Maybe feline canine fluid. That's right. But there's Thunderbolt, and behind the green fencing there will be the new family roller coaster and log flume that are coming next year. So don't expect anything to be opening up this year, unfortunately. The season is flowing through our hands like sand. Yeah, it is very sad, Jan. But you know what? Listen, if this needs to happen, it needs to happen.
After the engineers that have to come and put it together.
Right.
Come right now because Trump just banned them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Trump banned all the engineers from Italy to come over here because they had to use work visas, and they got rid of all the work visas. That's how you keep America great. Keep the people that are going to actually build stuff out. Anyway, let me not get upset about semantics. But we'll be back. I'm not worried about it. It's New York. Are we winning yet? We're definitely winning. Only 121,000 people have died thanks to COVID-19. It could have been millions. And it may still be millions. To think this is the most deaths since World War I and II and the Civil War. It's kind of amazing. More deaths than Vietnam, more deaths than Korea, way more deaths than the Persian Gulf Wars. It's kind of amazing. But you have some of the country that lives in an alternative reality, and the rest of the world and the rest of the country that lives very much in reality. Big shout out to Anderson Cooper, by the way, for doing his story about people who are living in the quote-unquote real world. It's a lovely piece. You can see it here on YouTube. Oh, I know, Jan. I know. I predicted Florida will be the next hot spot 2 months ago, and here we are. Let's see what happens. That's right. Exactly, Laurie. Exactly. Looks like we have somebody selling T-shirts here.
I think it's graduation thing.
Oh, it's graduation.
Could be T-shirts.
The Art of Words store has set up a little display here. Oh, you're so graduated on Zoom. Yeah, that's the new way of graduating lately. Wow. Very relaxing vibe out here, I tell you what. Ruby's, just had a beer at Ruby's. They're doing pretty good. Actually, a lot of people who were here earlier that was having a beer, but they're still here. Almost feels normal. Almost. And my friend playing the saxophone is still here. Yeah. And here's our 100-year-old Coney Island Wonder Wheel. Yeah, Jan. Where's Shoot the Freak? Shoot the Freak, how many years ago has Shoot the Freak been gone now? For over 11 years, right? 10 years? 2001. Shoot the Freak was last around. Yeah. Or 2011. So, Shoot the Freak is one of the entrances now to Luna Park. Scream Zone. Right. It was really the entrance to Henderson Walk. The narrow walkway that took you to Henderson Theater. Yep. You can remember who spoke at the college graduation? Now have stars and ex-presidents. Yeah. Remember, New York City is a place of perpetual change. So, things change out here. Here's the Coney Island History Project. Hopefully these guys will be opening up really soon. They're right underneath the Wonder Wheel here. Our 100-year-old Wonder Wheel. And I might be going back in there on Friday because Danielle is painting back in there on Friday. I think she's doing outdoor stuff and not spookorama stuff. A testament to how little the cops actually give a shit in Coney Island. Everyone's parked along West 12th lately. These are not legal parking spots, so don't be upset if you get a ticket. I've already seen somebody get upset already because they parked here and then they point to everyone else parked here. Well, if the traffic cop sees you parked there, he'll give you a ticket, okay? So don't park here. All right. Whoa. Somebody's blasting music.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wild River. Listeners, we have a few important safety announcements. The high thrill rider. Riders will experience front to back and back to front porches along the back and changing speed.
Will I get wet on this ride? You will get wet on this ride. All right, we're on the Bowery now.
Hot sausage.
Not much going on here. The hot sausage clam bar is opened up. Come say hi to Lewis. Come say hi to the Coney Island dancers who are here pretty much every day. Setting up stuff. All right, guys. We are at 50 minutes, and I am ready to go home. I'm ready to go home into the air conditioning. So, from my fun spot here, my soon-to-be headquarters, they're building me a live streaming headquarters in here this week. From Coney Island, USA, it's Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic Coney Island day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish the moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye, folks.